So, I know it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. I didn't get a chance to make it yesterday, okay? Give me a break. But I'm gonna try and make one now. Uh, just, which is good, I didn't get to make one yesterday too, because I watched the one attempt I did make, I watched, and I was all stumbling through it. It sounded terrible. Plus, I didn't really know, I'm just, didn't know what I wanted to say. It had a long weekend, didn't really have time to put a lot into it, you know what I mean? But anyway, I was listening to R.C. Sproul yesterday. He was talking about, he was teaching on what is the church, and this and that, which is good stuff, I guess. And I thought I'd piggyback off of that. So they got me thinking. People look, and if you ask somebody, where's the church? They might point down the street or whatever. Well, if we go down to the corner there's a building, a brick building there, and that's the church. Well, that's what people think the church, especially if they're not church, they're not Christian, they don't understand. Well, there's a church down there. That's not the church, that's the church building. It's just a building. In the same way, a president flies around on that big old blue and white plane, and that's Air Force One. But when the president is not on that plane, it's just a plane. Air Force One is a designation. It is not the name of that plane. So if you took the president and put him on a little single engine Cessna down here at Craig Field, then that little Cessna would become Air Force One, because that's the designation it gets when the president is on it. It's like Marine One. Helicopter he flies around and you've seen before. And same way with the church. The word ecclesia means the assembling. The assembly. This is where we get the word church. And so if there's nobody in that building, or at least, the people that work there or whatever, it's just a building. It's the church building. Its headquarters is what it is, really. What I'm getting at here. When all the people come together, because the church is dispersed out into the community. The church ain't the building, sorry. It's the people inside it, and we're dispersed throughout the community, doing the work of God, hopefully. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And then, once or twice a week, however many times you have church in a week, we get together to worship the Lord, and now we have assembled. And Jesus said, where 2 or 3 or more gathered in my name, there I am amongst them. So now we're the church when we're together in the building. And then that's like headquarters, where we get refreshed and we get motivated and we learn, and then we go back out into the community to keep doing the work. So that's it's like I was talking about Air Force One. Now that we're in the building, it's the church. And then we disperse, go back to work. And then I also got to thinking, people will not go to church and use the excuse like, well, I went to that church one time and this lady was rude to me, or this guy judged me, this lady gave me a dirty look. And I was thinking, at first I was thinking, when we become Christians, no one gives us a book that tells us how to do it. And I was like, well, actually, yeah, they do. We have the Bible. The Bible's the book we get that teaches us how to be a Christian. But then I got to thinking, not everybody learns the same way. Like, just remember back when you were in school, when your teacher was teaching you on something, and it came easy to you. You're like, oh yeah, I understand this. Oh, I see what you did there. But your partner over here in the next desk over is struggling with it, and you just don't understand. It seems easy to you, but it's not easy to them. And that's how it can be. People were always, once you become a Christian, you're going to spend the rest of your life trying to learn how to be one. To learn how to be more like Jesus. And we're not all on the same learning curve. Some people you might come into the church, and some people are really nice to you, and they've been reading that manual we got, the Bible, and doing what it says. And then some people, they might be a little mean to you, not intentionally probably, but a little judgmental of you, giving you a look like, what are you wearing up in here? They, maybe they're reading their Bible too, or maybe they're not, or maybe they're reading it and it just don't come as easy to them. Maybe something about their past just makes it hard for them to change and adapt into this new way of life they're living. So just keep that in mind if you're not a church-going person and you end up going to church, and just be patient with the people there. We're all on different learning curves. And then, there's also people who've been Christians for like 40 years and the only thing they know is wrong stuff that someone taught them. I don't know what you can do about that. Don't use that as an excuse. Oh, I don't want to go to church. Some people's a bunch of hypocrites. Everywhere you go is hypocrites. Everywhere. You go to the gym, you go to the Walmart. Walmart's full of hypocrites. Wherever did you go hang out, everybody is one. But that's just a dumb excuse. I can go off on a tangent on that, but everywhere you go is a hypocrite. So don't use that as an excuse. There's some good people at church. Even churches that probably ain't good churches probably have some good people going there. But that's all I had for you today. And I know it's Tuesday, it ain't Monday. I might have to change the scheduling up. I'm working on some things. I might do some things, and I'll keep you posted, I reckon. But I'm still rolling them over in my head. But we'll see. But that's Monday video coming to you on Tuesday. So I'll probably do a video on Thursday, maybe. I don't know. Things are a little different now than they were previously. I even go into it, but I'll try to get to one Thursday, if not maybe Friday. But until then, carry on.